Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today we are diving into one of the most fundamental concepts in computer networking, the OSI model. If you are new to networking or just looking to brush up on your basics, you are in the right place. The OSI model, or Open System Interconnection Model, is the standardized framework that we use to understand how different networking protocols interact. Think of it as a blueprint that explains the theory behind computer networking, while in practice the more compact TCP/IP model is used in the real-world networking. The OSI model is a great way to get started with understanding the basics. So, what exactly the OSI model? Well, it consists of 7 layers, each with its own specific role in the networking process. And to help you remember these layers, there are plenty of mnemonics out there. My personal favorite is anxious, pale, Shakespeare, treated, nervous, drank patiently. Let's take a brief look at each of these layers. We will start from number 7 and get down to number 1. Layer 7. Layer 7 is the application layer. This layer provides networking options to the programs running on your computer. It works almost exclusively with applications, providing an interface for them to transmit data. When data is given to the application layer, it passes down to the next layer, the presentation layer. Layer 6. Presentation. Layer 6 is the presentation layer. This layer takes data from the application layer and ensures it's in a standardized format that the receiving computer can understand. It also handles encryption, compression, and other transformations. Once everything is in order, the data moves down to the session layer. Layer 5. Session. Layer 5 is the session layer. The goal of this layer is to establish a connection with the other computer on the network. If a connection can be made, the session layer maintains it and ensures that communication is synchronized. This is crucial for situations like having multiple browsers tabs open simultaneously without mixing up the data. After a successful connection, the data is passed down to the transport layer. Layer 4. Transport. Layer 4 is the transport layer. This layer is fascinating because it's responsible for selecting the protocol for data transmissions. The two most common protocols are TCP, Transmission Control Protocol, and UDP, User Datagram Protocol. TCP is connection-based, ensuring reliable transmission by maintaining constant communication between the computers. UDP, on the other hand, is faster but less reliable, often used for video streaming, where speed is more important than accuracy. The transport layer also breaks down the transmission into smaller pieces called segments for TCP or datagrams for UDP to make it easier to send. Layer 3. Network. Layer 3 is the network layer. This layer locates the destination of your request by using logical addressing, like IP addresses. It figures out the best route for the data to take across the network, such as the internet. Logical addresses are software controlled, and the most common form today is the IPv4 format, like the familiar 192.168.1.1 address used for home routers. Layer 2. Data link layer. This layer focuses on physical addressing using MAC addresses that are unique to each network interface card NIC in your computer. The data link layer adds the MAC address to the packet and prepares it for transmission. It also checks the received data for errors to ensure nothing got corrupted during transmission. And the final layer is layer 1, physical layer. This is where the actual hardware comes into play. The physical layer is responsible for converting the binary data into electrical pulses or signals that can be transmitted over the network. It also receives incoming signals and converts them back into binary data. So there you have it, a quick overview of the OSI model and its 7 layers. Understanding this model is crucial for anyone anyone getting into networking, as it provides the foundation for how data moves across networks. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you don't miss out on the rest of our Networking Basics 101 series. Thanks for watching. Stay tuned for more networking basics.